Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We have been playing through some massive campaign games, and you know what I've heard time and time and time again?
What have you heard time and time and time again?
What about Middara?
Can we
play Middara?
Yes.
And the answer I've kept telling you is...
We will.
We have the new reprint arriving, so... We will. Let's play Kingdom Death for now, babe. Let's play Oathsworn for now, babe. That's what I've been saying time and time again. But now we have the brand new full print of Middara. Excited? Moderately excited?
Very excited.
Massively excited?
To be honest, and disclaimer, I don't know much about the game besides the fact that I really, really like the artwork.
Alright, why do you want to play it?
Because it is a massive box. And I hear it's hard, and the artwork is really cool.
Okay, Middara has got to be... I have done an unboxing of this about 3 or 4 years ago. No, probably 2 years ago. It is the most ambitious JRPG story-driven game I think I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. It is really, really a lot. And this new reprint, one of the reasons why we've been waiting for it is they have enhanced the gameplay. They've really taken their time to double down on how good this system can be. Yeah. And where the first game I think was focused largely on the story, and they kind of let some of the mechanics slip because it was the first game they'd ever put out. They've really taken the time to listen to player feedback, refine the rulebook, refine the mechanics of the game, and this, Shira, is what you're here for. You're exploring this entire world.
The trees were barren, blackened boughs, twisting tortuously across the mouth of the cave, barring the path. With a great sweep of his axe, a hulking man hacked the branches away, dead wood snapping easily under his blade. The party advanced warily, moving slowly into the labyrinth darkness. The large man went first, following the directions of the slender young woman behind him. She murmured a continual low chant over a ruin-covered crystal suspended in a bowl of water she carried. She held it out in front of her in both hands, arms stretched out like a beggar seeking alms. Beside her, a tall, mousy young man held a glowstone lantern high, giving her light to see the crystal as it moved ever so slightly, guiding their way through the sprawling black depths. Behind them, a second woman formed the rear guard, her bow at the ready, curved sword swinging from her belt. A final turn brought them to the mouth of the giant cavern. Its ceiling and wall stretched into the darkness. The floor sloped up to a high point in the middle of the cavern where a mighty, blood-red column glistened in the faint light of the glowstone lantern. A huge, ghostly form hovered in the air at the foot of the column, tracing intricate patterns in the air with its clawed hands. Smoke and eerie blue-white lights wreathed it in a milky fog. On the ledge at its feet lay a woman clothed in a sheath of thin white cloth. The axe-bearing man looked over his shoulder at the woman with the crystal, and she gave him a reassuring nod. The crystal was pointing directly at the girl on the floor. They had found her at last. The woman stepped around her companion. As she spoke, her voice rang clearly through the empty darkness. "Shadow Lord," she called, "you have wrongfully taken one who is ours. Return the woman to us, and we will leave you in peace." A low, hollow rumble shook the caverns as the Shadow Lord laughed. Abruptly, the dark corners of the cavern were no longer empty. Claws skittered, and boots clumped as creatures began to move about in the shadows. With a sigh, the lady carefully placed the bowl of water on the ground. "You bring this on yourself." The air around her began to thrum with energy, and her companions retreated a few steps back. "You should have listened," she whispered.
What do you think?
It's exciting.
Are you in?
I'm in.
You drawn in? Okay, so the miniatures, if you take a look. So JRPGs, it's kind of Kingdom Death in a way. Kingdom Death is like a dark JRPG fantasy, right? And so you can see some of the classic, symbology, some of the artwork and the styles here in the models.
Yeah.
Just really resemble that type of cryptic. But this is going to be a much brighter, much more fantasy-driven JRPG. There's going to be more for you to look at. So let's go ahead and close this. Take a look at some of those miniatures.
I'll just read the rule book right here for you guys on camera, verbatim.
Take a look at some of those miniatures. And I'm going to hand you some things to take a look at, Shira. So here's a
dice.
pile of custom dice.
Nice.
Which are nice and fancy. Cool. Okay, Shira, remember how I said this is the most ambitious story-driven game I have ever seen? Honey.
Holy moly!
Take this. Do you know what that is?
That's the book.
That is your storybook.
Yeah.
How freaking cool.
Yeah.
That is a novel Like, literally, you're reading a novel while you're playing this game.
This is my favorite guy so far.
Yeah?
The rocks. He's just all made of rocks.
I'm gonna get some characters out for you, so you can let me know, what you think of the artwork and who you might be interested in playing.
The girl who's carrying the rear guard with the sword and the arrow.
You already have someone picked?
From the story. She was walking in there.
We'll take a look.
I can't open this.
Here, I'll trade you.
Struggling.
You open that. I'll open this.
Deal.
Can you open that?
Not without hurting it. Do you not have a knife?
I do.
Where's your
I'll go
handy
look.
dandy
You
knife?
start looking at this for the people,
Okay.
and I'll go look for a knife. The last unboxing was the sexy one with like B-roll and stuff.
Yeah.
This one's the hang out with my wife. Be excited because we're going to start playing this campaign.
I like the
Isn't
eyeballs.
that so cool?
Where's this character? Do we have it? That's a tree. You're very cool. This looks like a crab. It is a crab. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of the person from Maui. Okay. The art style is very much similar to some of the Kingdom Death ones.
Yes.
The like Echoes of Death series. Is what it's
Yeah,
reminding me
Kingdom
of.
Death is very manga, very JRPG inspired as well. They're definitely brethren in this area.
My personal opinion is that I like the monsters,
Okay.
not as drawn to the woman.
Too many boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear.
But I like the vibrant colors.
My personal opinion is, I like the women as well, but I don't need them. But I think some things like this are really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like the artwork's just the amount of work that's gone into this storybook, though. Look at this. The amount of writing that's in here and lore that's in here that you play through is
That's
just
cool.
awesome.
See, I like the darker ones, like this.
Yeah, you like the nightmare kind of horror a little
Yeah, which
bit.
is funny because I don't actually ever watch. Ooh, these guys are nice.
See, that's the one thing I can say about both Kingdom Death and Middara. You look at the women and they're like, a little exaggerated, very JRPG, they do the same thing to the men.
No, these are very accurate.
I've never
pictorial
looked
versions.
like that in my life. Trust
Very
me,
accurate.
I wish I did, except for the shoulders. I couldn't reach my back. I get itchy. It's very difficult. Those men suffer. That's what I'm trying to say. Those men suffer.
Yeah, it's funny because I could see the reverse appeal. Like, I have no interest in the woman. But, like, the men, they're pretty handsome. The glowy eyes, I mean, we should get you some contacts.
So you're being sold.
I'm being sold.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's why they do
I like
it.
the fantasy. I do.
Okay. So here's some of the cool things I want to show you, though. So let's all right. So first off, we have our characters that we can play. You have Remy. You have Nightingale.
I liked Remy.
You have Rook. You have Zeke. Who are you gonna play on our Nightingale? For the record, is my favorite.
Yeah. I believe I was between Remy and Nightingale. I don't remember though.
So if you're gonna play there, I might play Zeke.
I need to know their powers and abilities and like all of that stuff. I'm much more mechanic driven.
You know what you really need? A wall of flavor text for each one of them.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's insane.
Okay, continuing to go through here. I mean, look at the.
You can scratch this one.
I'm sorry.
Trying to open it.
Yeah, look at the characters we have. So each one of our enemies, also Shira,
has their wall of flavor
has
text.
a wall of flavor text.
That's
Do
insane.
you want to look through the
Yeah.
people that we can fight?
Yeah.
Okay. So we also have under here. If you're worried that I'm spoiling
Yeah, I
stuff,
like the water loa.
if you're worried that I'm spoiling stuff, this is a large deck of hidden cards that we're not allowed to look at. We also have piles and piles, Shira, of weapons, abilities, extra items that you can equip. And the cool thing is, this is very much a game where you can build your character kind of how you want to. They've got their own special traits and
I
abilities.
like this. I like the fact that there's stuff that you'll need, like the red eyeglass for to look at it, to read it. We're not gonna do it,
No, but I want to show you it. It's so cool.
but I know that it exists.
So this here teaches you.
An example.
Yeah.
Gain 2 random consumables.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah. It's actually very accurate. It's hard to read without it.
I just love having it all in this book right here, where depending on what you've done, you only reveal that part that you've done. Yeah. Everything else is hidden. It's a closed area for you.
Yeah. I want to know more about the fighting system and like how to play.
Let us know. It's a dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
So you're exploring, you're pushing through, you're fighting enemies, you got special abilities, items, gear, story. Okay, more things we need to go through, Shira. So let's close this book. This book's insane.
More obstacles.
Close this up. Well, because they're each going to have their own special abilities depending on where you find them.
Oh.
So we have Unintentional Malleum, Act 1. So this is going to be our setup. You see? So these are the places we're exploring through. Then you have the Blighted Terror, difficulty bounty packs. These are special missions we can go on.
So
hunting
like
down specific
not
creatures. Not
necessarily fighting through the campaign.
Yep. We have the crawl books. This is the dungeon crawl side of things. So if you just wanted to, like, adventure forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have our adventure sheet. This is where you start checking off all the special things you have. Now, this is also what came with the second wave of this game.
Okay.
A massive pile of cool stuff. You wanna open these up?
Yeah.
I'm so excited to play this with you.
Yeah.
Let us know. Do you own Middara? Are you picking up Middara? Are you buying it as soon as it's made available? I think after the Kickstarter distribution is done, they're going to be making this available to the public for a season until they sell out of the copies they have.
Playmats!
These are very nice.
Oh, cool! That's so nice how they compact them.
Take a look at them.
So this is your character. How big does the party have to be?
So I think it's 2 is a minimum.
Okay.
But this is your character. So this is what organizes your entire sheet, right? So your character pops here in the center.
Which one is it?
This might be another character.
This doesn't look like either of them.
This might be another character. This is, let's see here. This is playmat set 2. So this is for the second set of playmats. So these are going to be...
This looks like him.
Yeah, so he might be him still.
This looks like Rook.
There's more characters that you can play as, though.
Never mind, not Rook. Just big hulking guy.
Yeah. But you see, like, these are more characters that we can play as.
Yeah, that's so cool.
We just don't have them here in Malleum Act 1. Although we might. They might be there. We just might not know that they're there.
They might be in that hidden box.
They could be.
Oh, that was heavy.
Here's playmat set what?
So this is an
You want to look at playmat set 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an update pack. What do we have to update?
So, you can pull it out. This is going to be some of the cards and some of the, like, specific mechanic stuff. Here you go.
There she is.
So you see, alright, so here, you have your stamina, you have your main player card, you've got your familiar, which is like a companion. You've got accessories, consumables, relics. You've got your health and everything over here. Your weapon upgrades, because each weapon can have its own modifier.
Your armor.
Your discipline, which is your personal skill set.
Cool.
Neat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the 1.2 upgrade pack?
You want to look at it? You want to read over it?
The 1.2 upgrade pack. Dear backer, to our loyal and sexy returning backers, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your continued support.
They know who I am.
They don't know who you are.
They know who I am.
No, they don't.
Honey.
Thank you for your continued support and helping us create an amazing game. We're very excited about this little community that we've built together, and we'd like to show our thanks by providing you with this 1.2 update pack. This product will bring your copy of Middara Unintentional Malleum Act 1 up to date. During our development of Acts 2 and 3, we started to see some issues with progressing into higher tiers.
They have 2 more boxes coming out, like this size.
I'm sure they do. It's insane. This update pack, like the previous one, is a culmination of all the collected feedback from emails, internet threads, public playtests, social media, comments, Kickstarter messages, and dozens of late-night coffee field discussions. Going over it all, they know us. Despite all the hard work, we couldn't have done it without our backers and their feedback, so we wanted to give a special thanks to our wonderful backers for making this update pack even possible. Stay sexy! How to use it. First of all, if you have 1.1, replace all the cards from the second printing with the cards included in this update pack. While we didn't change every card, we decided to simply replace every card so it was easier for you to implement. Second, replace the effect and summon tokens with the tokens included on the new punch board. That's really nice.
So this is what we've been waiting for to start playing the game, because I wanted to play it, and I know how you are.
Yeah.
I wanted to play it, in the most current state of feedback having happened.
I like how they tell you about what's changed.
So, what changed and why? Layout on all the cards. We added card numbers and set symbols to all the cards in each product. This is something that's more of a standard in the industry, and it makes knowing what cards are associated with what product easier. So this is a really important thing that's worth listening to. Errata. Any errata printed on the website is included in the update pack. We aren't going to list all of the changes that happened in the sheet, but they were changes to the rulebook, adventure book, crawl book, and all the cards in addition to the promotional cards we've released to date and have been replaced as well, meaning you may receive additional cards for products you don't have for free. Why change anything at all? The changes are due to a combination of blatant errors, unintentional, abusable combinations, original design intents missing the mark, power levels being off, math issues, general balance, and long-term scaling for future content, calling into question original concepts. Nothing was changed because we simply wanted to make a change. Scaling and difficulty. Defense values, health, combat dice, discipline, summoning, etc. We took a look at it and tried our best to make each tier of the game feel good. So the biggest criticism they had from the first wave, they focused so much on the world, the art, the story. The game was a little easy.
Interesting.
It was a little, you could kind of adventure through it. Okay. It was like playing it on story mode.
Gotcha. Not combat.
Here, they're going, okay, now let's see. Now that we've had thousands of people playtest it, let's take that and let's up the level a little bit. Yeah. Let's bring it to the next thing. If you want to cheat, if you want to make it easy for yourself, you can do that. But let's take it up. Okay, last few things we got. Kickstarter promo pack.
Yeah.
And
Remy.
Special set.
Remy Moretti. This is her.
Yep.
A special art set. Interesting.
So go ahead and open that up. You'll see a range of characters. So they have, like, some of the other models that we have are different versions of these characters. Nightingale, Rook, Zeke. So different versions of their 4 starting characters.
So here's Remy. It's new. It's just new art.
Yep.
It looks like. But that's really cool. Then this is going to be Nightingale. That's cool. And then this is going to be Rook. There's that sexy Rook. You can play Rook.
Thank you.
Or Zeke. The new Zeke, though.
Yeah, so depending on the art style that you like and who you want to be inspired by.
Yeah, this is more colonial, almost.
It is, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's exactly how the colonials dressed in the day.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so that's over there. This is over here.
This is art book.
You want to look through the art book?
Yeah, of course you know I do. Always. Start opening it.
Middara Art Book Volume 1. So there's the big map. So that's our Nightingale. Another art print of her. Looks like an upgraded, like, powerful version. Some more inspired pieces. Oh, cool. Nightingale, the alternate art. So I think these are, like, you know how games go through waves? Mm-hmm. I think this was the first version, maybe. And then they redid all the artwork again. So they're making available, like, their prototype versions of it.
It's so pretty.
Here's Zeke and the different versions of him we have. I have to say, I really like where the game ended up.
Yeah.
Like, I like this version more than this version, personally.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, this is... I like the... I don't know. I just like the bright... Like this. You like this more?
Yeah. I like this one, though.
This is Shayless.
Shayless, yeah. Looks like... That's one of the new ones.
Yep.
He's cool. He's very goth. Balthazar. Ida.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Yoi.
Such...
Town Pirate. I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
Justice Butchered. Just the scribe.
It's very, very, very cool.
You like this, yeah. That's your style.
Yeah. I like this.
What about this? Like the dark, cryptic... Oh, he's cool.
Not my favorite.
He looks evil, though.
I mean, I don't think we're in the playable characters right now.
Excuse you.
These are all somewhat evil.
Ooh!
I like these guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is this girl.
Is that?
Yeah.
She's got more clothing on here.
Well, the model has a little bit less clothing, but yeah. I mean, the artwork would be, very explicit if, closer to that. She's cool.
Yeah.
We got a pirate.
She looks so little. I like the ears. I like the elves.
Oh.
Yeah. I like the monsters. More monsters? Monsters! That's cool. That one's so cool. The blue hair.
There you go. There's your boys. Oh, we got 2 sets of twins. Okay. Some demon hounds.
That is so cool. It's like a bird. And it reminds me a little bit of, like, Louisiana and, like,
Shira.
Yeah.
That's your style.
It is.
Weird, corrupted.
I like that, too.
Ooh, insects.
I like creatures. Like, I think my problem with the people is that I want my people to feel real.
Oh, here's this girl again.
I think it's a different girl.
Might be.
That
It might
creature
be.
looks different.
You do really like creatures.
I like creatures. Because creatures I don't have to fit inside a box. So,
Sure.
like, for me, my people need to be close enough to reality. Like, that's so... I like this water.
You like blue as well, though.
No, I don't.
She's a blue fan. Here's the gear and
That's so cool.
all the items and stuff you can find throughout the game.
Sir David.
The weapons.
Looks like there's some religious background.
No, I'm not sure.
I've seen crosses and I've seen other religious artifacts.
Sweet. Nice art book.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, the last thing we have, Kickstarter promo pack. We didn't need your knife.
Your knife.
What do you think? You still as excited?
Yeah. Yeah. It looks intense. It looks intense. And we already have intense covered by Kingdom Death. So I want to see what...
This is one that I think we set up on the table, and we spend like an entire week filming and playing.
Yeah. Oh, these are the extra characters.
Oh, cool.
Adventure.
Oh, are you going to change who you want to play now?
I might.
And all the extra models for them, too. These miniatures look really good.
Oh, but sure. That's not resin, is it?
No, they're plastics. Good detail on them, though.
This is Nyx. Black Wolf.
Hold it down.
Okay, you can't play this one.
No, you're thinking about playing that one?
This is Shayless.
Nice.
That's mine.
This one?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's what you're going to go for?
Yeah. I like the wolf. I like wolves.
That's true. Shayless is pretty awesome.
She looks so boring.
What a nice wedding dress, though.
Boring. My wolf is gonna eat you alive. No, it's not competitive, but still.
Let us know, do you have Middara coming in? Are you as excited as we are to actually get it to the table? I mean, I just wanted to open it up, show it off a little bit here on camera, but also just get your impression of it.
Yeah.
Because you've been talking about this game for months now, knowing that it was coming in.
I've heard positive things from people who have played it, who are intending to play it, and so that has definitely influenced my opinion. I also am a firm believer that all big box games should be tried at least once, and that includes this.
Cool.
So,
thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I want to know from you, if you've watched to this point, would you be interested in a campaign? Like, if we took a week off, and we filmed and played, like we're doing with Kingdom Death, and we put, like, a Friday video out for 6 months.
wow.
Just saying.
That would be a lot.
I mean, that's what we're doing for Kingdom Death.
Yeah. We're not done with Kingdom Death, though. We're still in the middle of that campaign.
We are still in the middle of that campaign.
We have not finished.
Are you interested? Do you want to see more Middara here on the channel? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Whatever the case, though, whatever you do...
Remember to do the important thing.
Don't eat turtles. They're endangered.
Stay sexy.
Oh, okay. Stay sexy.
See you next time.
I'm already doing it.